Welcome to Mac Meeka Live! Hold the fuck up, time out.
I'm trying to yell with y'all to help it go.
Now hold back. My brother was filming, so he gets a pass, but Stace, Tia, all of y'all over there, Tay, Fanny, y'all was weak. Let's do this one more time. But we gotta wait, because he gotta cut that. All right. Welcome to Mac Meeka Live! I love y'all. Nah, but shout out to y'all though, for real, for coming out and showing us love all the time. We were off last week, but this week we got some dope ass cities. New York,
New York
is in the motherfucking building. And we got Boston, we got Ohio,
Boston,
we got Houston, awesome. St. Thomas, we got the islands in here, right? And we got the hood too. The hood is in here. Shout out to them. Yeah. No, I'm so happy today. I got everybody that I love, except we're missing probably like my kids and Jay, right? But and my parents, I guess, right? But we got my brother is in here. Fly Tie.
Fly Tie.
What up, Fly Tie in the building.
The pizza in the building.
The pizza, shout out to Papa John's.
Papa John.
And my boys, Tris, Cakes, so Troy and Stace. Like, we go way, way back.
Y'all went to high school?
No, they're from Brooklyn. They went to high school with, they didn't go to high school with Jack, but they know each other high school days.
Okay.
So we've known each other since then, like, little, like, for real. And you know I'm a grown-ass woman, so I know this for 30 years. Like, this is crazy. But I'm really happy to be back. Last week we were off, you know.
Yeah, we were
happy. Definitely happy. How was your week?
Long ago. It was long. I just got back from Colombia at 7. I landed at 7:30.
Oh yeah, buenos dias.
Yeah. Buenos tardes.
Come on, I need Stacy up here. Come on, Stacy, come on. You speak Espanol. Half Puerto Rican don't speak that shit. Okay, thanks.
What in Brooklyn? How was the trip? How was the trip?
The trip was relaxing. It was cool. It was just we just got sent over there in the middle of a damn war.
Who were you with?
Yeah, there was a real war over there.
You were with Peppa.
From Salt Pepper, her assistant.
Oh, Pep. Shout out to Peppa.
Yeah, Pep. So she the one who brought me over there. But we ain't know what we was running into the first day. So we landed at like 1:30.
Yeah.
And the whole riot had started like 4 a.m. that time in the morning. So like there was no travel advisory or nothing. So we get there, they like, oh, y'all can't even get into the city where your hotel is. Our driver texted said, I can't get to y'all because all the roads are blocked off. Because they didn't call the guerrillas from up who the guerrillas apparently stay in the mountains. They called them down there, they blocking off all roads, you can't get nothing in, you can't get nothing out. So there's no way to get into the main city. The city was Cali, Colombia. And we just at the airport like, what? Like, you gonna tell us as soon as we land, like, we can't get to the hotel, our driver can't get to us. So it's like everything that we planned is scratched.
Wow.
So we sitting out there. Luckily, Pep used like a, you know, people with Grace and me using a little wheelchair thing.
What did she use? What was her excuse for real?
I don't know what that excuse is either. Like, I don't know how people.
She be praying over there. She be praying.
Well, Pep
Grace is good for our trips, our little getaways where we turned up. She be coming on with a wheelchair.
Yeah, I see. I ran another All-Star Weekend getting rolled up.
Ready to turn up in the wheelchair.
So Pep used this. So the lady just so happened, the lady who was wheeling her out, she spoke English too. Cause barely anybody was speaking English, and I took that shit in school, but un poquito. So she stood out there with us for like 45 minutes to help us find like a hotel that wasn't blocked off that we could possibly get to. All the hotels was booked. People trying to. That's a third world country, so their airport ain't all that nice to be trying to sleep in the hotel, the airport either. We wasn't sleeping in that shit. Luckily, this lady who owned the hotel that they talked to, her shit was closed. She said she prayed about it and was like, okay, and came and got us from the airport. And we got to our hotel when nobody had a hotel. Like, we were the only people staying there. Wow. So it was only us. Just so happened, her cook was still there, so they cooked us some meal before we went to bed. And then We went to sleep. We had to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning because now we got to get a cab or some way to meet our driver because our driver couldn't make it all the way to us. But you had to go in the middle of the early morning before the riot started again to meet the driver in the middle of the damn. It went up a sugarcane fields and dirt road. We had to meet him. They talked to each other, the driver and the taxi person took us, and they knew where to meet. And we met. When I say you wasn't. If something would have happened, I wouldn't even know where the fuck to go. We was in the middle of sugarcane and the dirt road. And it's me and 2 women. And our shit was tied up on the top of a taxi, like with a rope like you see on TV. All that shit on top of the little ass taxi with one rope tied, all that shit held it down. And then we finally seen the driver. And then we got in there with him. And he was able to get us into the city, you know, before everything got shut down, because then they started riding. So we thought everything was good. We got in the city, get to the hotel, we like, yeah, we finally had some like regular shit that we used to. Cause that hotel we stayed at, it was hard as fuck. It was like, it was crazy. It looked kind of crazy. Like, that shit a third world country. Like, that shit ain't like what you used to, so it made you appreciate some shit too. I'm like, damn. You really had to appreciate some shit. Like, damn. So when we got to the other hotel, we was like, we kind of appreciated what we went through, but that shit was a lot. Because it felt like we were sneaking into the city. And then we thought shit was all good. And then we had another friend come in on Saturday. So our driver like, oh yeah, we'll pick him up, he's good, everything. Man, an hour before he landed, they said, they riding again, they blocking off all the roads.
I saw the videos you sent. Like,
I had to send the videos because
crazy.
Y'all see me posting shit by the pool. I said, this shit ain't like that for real. Like, that's how you know Instagram make you feel like some bullshit. Like, Instagram can make you feel like one thing. It can look like one thing, but a whole nother thing going on. So like,
he sent me videos. He was like, yo, just so you know,
said, so you know
this is what I really am. And I was like, yo, it was a real life Instagram personality. Because he was in the pool like
by himself, like nobody.
Man, he had people. Yo, you had people hitting me up. Like, what's your boy that used to play Sean Smith?
Yeah.
They was all tagging me talking about get your boy, and he over there Instagram model shit. And there's a whole fucking riot going on.
It's a whole riot. When they told
What's that bomb going back there?
Pep and her sister tried to go out somewhere during the day, and they was they somewhere, and some lady stopped and said, "What are you doing here? You need to get out of here. It's not safe." And they were like, "Oh shit! Like y'all need to go." Like basically told us like, "Y'all don't need to be out here in these streets right now with all that's going on. It's the people versus the government. The government was trying to raise taxes on our food and other supplies. And Cali is a city where they already have high taxes. They pay high taxes, so and people went with that shit. And then all their food natural, like we got preservatives and all that other bullshit and that shit. Their food go bad quick. They had to dump all this milk out because you couldn't get nothing in the city.
Yeah, you said that.
And you couldn't get out the city. So all the food, the produce, and everything they trying to bring in was going to waste because you can't get it to the people. So it was costing people money. Our hotel started running out of fucking food by like we got there last Thursday. By the time like Tuesday came, it was like no more buffet. It was like, gotta order this. We don't have the fruit was
put your shit in for the night
they
before.
ran out of the fruit buffet part. It was like, damn. So luckily we ran into a girl and her family. The girl actually, her family from Colombia, but they had, moved to America. But they got a restaurant there, like 3 restaurants out there. The girl's a makeup artist and she live in New York. She must have heard us talking English because she randomly said something to us like on Sunday because they wasn't serving liquor. We were like, damn, so they wasn't serving liquor or nothing. So we just out there sober as fuck, just like, just chilling. So when Sunday morning came, she must have heard us talking. She said, oh, the government is not going to tax them anymore. They're going to lift the ban on that. So, everything should get better. Next thing we know, they said, yeah, we're serving liquor today. I said, oh, shit, getting better. They serving liquor.
I was nervous you weren't going to be here.
Right, I was supposed to leave on Tuesday.
I was like, he said he's gonna be back.
Right, so I was supposed to leave on Tuesday. This was Sunday.
I was having anxiety attacks and shit today. I had to lie down to breathe.
So that was on Sunday night.
But me and Grace was ready to take over. I had a guest co-host.
Oh, Grace was on? So that was on Sunday when everything got lifted. But then come Monday evening, they was like, well, we need you to make an announcement. We need it in writing. And if we don't, they started back rioting again. So now the airport closed. I'm supposed to leave on Tuesday. They closed down the airport. Because guess what? People can't get in the city, out the city. So if you work and you live in the city trying to get out that bitch, you can't go to work. So everything was shut down. So now I'm like, damn. What am I supposed to do now? I can't even get home. We stuck. So now we're trying to figure out how to get And then it pushed everybody back now. So now you gotta like wait. Kimbella, she was out there. She was nervous. She got out. I think she got out on Wednesday.
Okay, good.
Cause it reopened on Wednesday, but it pushed us back to Friday. Yeah. She really hit me up like, yo, what are you doing out here? I'm like, where you at? I said, I ain't in Miami. And then she was like, no, I'm in Cali too. I said, damn. She was like, yeah, I ain't going nowhere though. She said, I'm staying inside. I said, pretty much that's what we doing too. So it was a lot going on though, but shit, we made the most of it though while we was there. Shit.
That's what's up.
That's what you had to do. I mean, we stayed covered, we stayed blessed.
Stay faithful.
Right. So how was your week?
My week was really good. I'm coming to terms with having a high school senior. I think that's dope.
I see you post that.
Yeah, Naya's graduating. My little bestie, my first bestie, she graduating. And so that's lit. I mean, I'm excited for her. A whole new chapter, whatever.
You nervous? You excited? Like what?
I don't think I'm nervous yet because I don't see like the next, like I don't see her going away. Like when that happens, I think I'm gonna be like a whole next level. Like I might try to move wherever we at. I'm going back to New York, guys. See y'all later. But right now I feel like I'm good. She's prepared, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm not gonna front. But other than that, like I said, I got my brothers in town. I say brothers with an S. I got my real brother, but I got Troy and Stace here. They're like my brothers. We go way back. They do a lot of things. They get money. They do a whole lot, but one thing they don't do is play about your girl. They don't fucking play about me. So no, that's my niggas though. I love them. And I gave them their flowers today. We've been drinking since like 11 or 12.
Love you too.
Hey, we've been drinking for a minute. And I was like, do I sound drunk when I was giving them their flowers? I was like, I love you guys. Like, whatever. But no, I was trying to tell my brother, I was like, it's crazy because we've talked about it on the shows past, and like he hasn't seen it probably, but we've talked about like, he don't even know like a lot of trouble he really kept me out of being like another, like I always say my father was like, the police guy, like he didn't really like, they were overprotective in a sense, meaning like they didn't let me do shit like that, but I could get over him. I couldn't get over him.
Well, I remember the one story you said a couple times about your brother with the different levels.
Yeah. Well, that was about him just being, remember that time you had all the girls in the house?
I don't know none of these stories.
She's definitely told that story.
I don't know that whatever stories y'all said.
When we talking about you, like.
No, I'm saying to me, this is a beautiful thing.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I never heard of
So, no, he's talking about the story that shaped me, that, like, why I'm the way I am. Because I'm like a real nigga inside.
Maybe she should share with you since you're not aware.
So, I'm a real nigga inside. So, do you remember it traumatized me to make me,
Which
like.
one? Pick one.
Okay, so this one is why I am not like that, I guess.
The way she treat niggas the way she do.
Why Gracie told me to hide Mike the other day. I was like, who the fuck is Mike? She was like, you bitch. You too rough. So I come in from my old school and there's like a girl in the basement. I'm like,
Which one? Right.
It's a long time ago. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, hi, because they was going to be friends with me. I'm like, hang on, bye. So I go up the stairs and there's a lock to the door on the stairs. So I unlock it, and there's a girl in the living room. I go, says he's in the bedroom with somebody. He's opening the door like, what do you want? And he's like, and I see somebody on the bed behind him. I was like, I never want to be that bitch.
AKA cup party.
He's the only guy.
But that's traumatized her.
But look, I said, I never want to be one of those girls. Like, that is like.
I'm in high school, she's in middle school.
Right.
Yeah, I said, I never want to be one of them. But that's one, but that's not really what I was talking about. I was saying like how he kept me out of a lot of shit because I used to be wanting to go to the Bello, I want to go to the park, I want to be fast, I want to see all little boys playing ball, I want to do all kind of stuff. And he'd be like, where the fuck you think you going? And I'm like, huh? He's like, where you think you going? I'm like, just going next door. He's like, nah, nigga, no. We broke the TV in my father's basement fighting because I was trying to get out. And he was like, you ain't going no. He was yoking me up. Like, we were just fighting in the basement and we broke his whole TV. We got a beating for that too. And I was gonna, I never used to get beat like that because I was a baby.
Your parents beat you for
real.
For real.
But wait, I didn't know what to expect because I wasn't like like, I didn't get beat like that because I was the baby and I'm a girl. But he used to got beat all the time because he was bad as fuck. But wait, this nigga was upstairs taping books around his body. I was like, did I not get the memo? Like, what the fuck is going on? My father was, well, it's too late now. He can't do nothing now. But it was like, it was definitely, he kept me out of a lot of shit because there was a lot of times, like, I would have probably been like a lot of those girls I grew up with. You know, nobody can never say nothing about me from growing up. Like, I will say that. Like, nobody, no nigga can't say shit like about me. Like, they like me, whatever. They can't never say no shit. Like, they fuck with me.
Loved you.
Yeah, they did.
From afar.
They did. They never want to mess with me though. They're like, you his sister? Oh, okay. Bye.
No, not just that. You was the best, me.
Yeah. I'm great little sister psych. Anyway, I used to be reading his love letters in his room, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I used to be eating chips and shit, reading that shit. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But, no, what I wanted to tell y'all though is that, you know, things are gonna do one of my favorite people, right?
Who?
One of my favorite people.
Who's one of your favorite people? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so, but Grace the other day told me, like, oh, y'all chilling. Like, make sure you hire Mike, like, hire Mike. And I said, who the fuck is Mike? That goes back to that story. And I said, oh, I got it though, originally. I was like, because I'm a little rough around the edges. But that's a New York thing. We talk really, but I'm the sweetest person ever, honestly. Like,
sometimes.
No, you didn't.
All the time now. You know you a little wrong. Like you said.
Period. Can I get it back? But anyway, and I said, you know, I felt conflicted. I was agreeing with her at first. I was like, yeah. Mike is in the back. Fuck Mike, he in the back. I'm being all sweet. Whatever it is you like I'm real sweet right now and shit. But then I was like, no, fuck that. And we got Dr. Tasha in the building. Like, Dr. Tasha, I feel conflicted. Like, am I supposed to hide, like, how I told her who I am? Like, no, you're supposed to like me for who the fuck I am. That's true. Right?
So why were you supposed to calm down?
She said, hi, Mike.
What was Mike doing?
I don't know, I just be talking real fucking crazy.
What was Mike doing, Grace?
Nothing. Might just be out. Might be like, nigga, come here. Mike might be like, no, I don't know, honestly, Mike might be, I don't know. I really don't know what I was doing, but
she told you put Mike up for a reason though. So
she did.
What was Mike doing?
He wasn't doing nothing at the time, but I don't know.
What was Mike doing?
We were just talking, and he was like, bitch, remember I was letting him in. You was like, bitch, put Mike away. Make sure Mike don't answer the door. Mike don't go into the door. Because you know I got a doorman and shit, so I got like 0.8 seconds before they come up the elevator. That should be zooming. She was like, put Mike away, bitch. All right, I'm out.
Oh, okay.
All right, okay, cool. She was. That's my girl, man. Shout out to Gracie and Ovi and Sophie Hookahs in the building. Shout out to her. But yeah, Tasha, I agree. We don't hide ourselves. We gotta be ourselves. They love me. So sweet, right?
You gotta be
Sweet, right? Sweet.
So they seen Mike before?
Yeah, they had to because we was cool as fuck.
All right.
But yeah, man, cool. But on that note, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. There's some pizza in the back and there's some drinks. Like I said, the more you drink, the better he sounds, because I'm always funny. So, yeah.
Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip.
Let me take a sip. Take two.
Let me bounce this shit out real quick.
Shout out to DJ L Blaze. We got Legendary Visions in here. We got my boy Vontae and Dr. Tasha, one of our favorite past guests. Tay, one of our other favorite past guests in the building. Yes.
Sorry.
Mac Meeka live. Oh, Rick, you the best. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to them. I had something to say, I forgot because I'm drunk. So we're gonna go on to this.
Okay. All right, so we're going to
sports.
It's a little sports segment real quick. So we're going to talk about the pro boxer Felix Verdjo, or yo,
I
whatever.
forgot how to say his name, but
Yeah,
the
Felix
dude
Verdjo.
that basically he had his
He got charged with the death.
his lover killed.
Yeah, she was pregnant.
Oh, hell no.
That's almost like the Ray Cruz thing too.
Yeah, it's happened many times.
So is he married?
I don't know if he's married, but I know when they say lover, that means you have somebody else.
Right. Okay. So that must wasn't the main chick.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the main chick.
Oh, okay.
And that picture, I hate the fact that they've been posting smiley pictures. Like, make me feel real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. But yeah, no, I definitely, I don't know what they be thinking because it's gonna come back to you.
Yeah, like.
Which is what we were talking about earlier. It always come back and be scared about that.
It definitely had to be intoxicated. Something like to make you think you're gonna get away with that shit.
She put that snap on him.
Was he
I don't know.
So he killed her?
Right, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't.
He killed her, and obviously she was pregnant, so it's like a double homicide.
That was super fucked up. That was super fucked up. Oh, that was super fucked up. Double homicide. I think it was super fucked up.
Oh, I did too. One.
That shit was like a Ray Carew.
Yes, but he just said.
Yeah, same thing I said. This
He
basically
just said the
what it
same thing.
Mac, you know we know about that. That's back.
Huh?
He said, I don't know nothing about what you're saying. I ain't in this shit. We're informed about that. You're educated about that. You don't
I was
know.
aware. I was aware. Yeah,
I was aware. Aware. I was not a part of the situation. Disclaimer.
A lot of people in here are younger.
Yeah. I did. Yeah.
They young as
He
fuck.
was hiding in
In
the
the
trunk.
trunk, right? I don't know what the fuck she thought. Hiding in the
Yes,
trunk.
crazy.
When you gonna get out the trunk?
I don't know. That shit was crazy.
At what point you feel like the coast was clear? How would you know?
I don't
Right, we
know.
know you're here, right?
Right.
Get it? Not.
Right.
We know you're here.
Get your ass out this damn trunk.
No, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of
Get
it.
your ass out this damn trunk.
Come on, man. Just come on.
Also, I read that Ocho Cinco agrees to fight the undercard for Floyd Mayweather in the Jake Paul fight, which is actually here at the Hard Rock Stadium.
So I'm gonna go.
I kind of want to go too
go.
now because
I don't enjoy like celebrity fights. I think those are corny, but or exhibition ones, like I don't think that's like really dope.
You think
I
they're
think they're
fighting?
fake. I think they're
You
fake.
think they fake?
That's not my thing, but I'm gonna go because I think it's gonna be a vibe. I think everybody gonna be
Yeah.
out, and you know,
And it's here and shit.
we're looking for a party.
They don't really have like stuff like that here like that anyway.
Nah, they don't.
That shit's like normally like.
Except for
Vegas.
Trina, I think Trina's having her 21st.
Yeah, she's having a
She's having
21st.
the weekend,
but
yeah.
this different though. Hers is the weekend of like the 14th. Hers is the weekend of the 14th. But a whole Mayweather, he's never fought.
I know, it's always Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas.
So yeah.
I definitely want to go out. Let's.
The person who I did the charity event with, that's
Boom
his
Cups?
partner. Boom. So that's his
Oh, that's partner?
Yeah,
Oh, we in there. I see y'all. Don't act like y'all know me. I'm having shades on. I got shades on.
She let y'all know she's brand new.
I'm brand new. I'm in VIP like I don't know these niggas. I don't know. I don't know
Who?
at all.
And I know you from where? Elementary school.
I don't know
Yo, Meek, especially the one getting arrested. I don't know.
Especially them. Especially them. We don't know them. Me don't know them.
So since we talking
As Jerry would say.
about Ocho and being on the undercard, we seen Floyd and Jake Paul got into their little thing at the press conference.
So okay, I saw that.
It was giving me WWE.
No, don't come on WWE. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a WWE fan. That's real. We're not gonna go there right now.
Real
We're not
fake.
gonna go there. Okay, stop. We're not gonna do that. Stop.
But wait,
Stop.
but he ended up with like a little black eye though. He said the security.
He did have a black eye.
A little black eye.
But-
I don't know if that's by accident or if that was on purpose.
Time out. So he said it was security, but Yaya had posted a slow mo, and it was actually Floyd that gave him the black eye.
Oh,
She
okay.
posted a slow mo of the whole shit. Yeah, and she was like, "My daddy gave you that shit, nigga." So that was it. It was yeah.
So
A lefty too.
So what y'all think about it now? Like, is it?
It's still fake.
I think it's still like
Who want to
staged.
take a black eye though?
Him for $20 million. I'll take
So
two
they
black
got
eyes. You
$20
fucking kidding me?
$20 million.
Oh, 20 million?
20 million.
You're
Yeah,
taking a black eye.
Oh, you'll take a hit.
yeah, a hit.
If
Take
you
two.
happy because you have a
The
black
only
eye.
thing that so yes, we'll take black eyes, but the only thing is so you know when you're a boxer, your power, your punch, the power behind your punch is a lot different from
Yeah.
like these people on the streets or whatever like that. I don't care how big you are, whatever.
It's the same thing behind
it's a lot stronger. It's a lot more powerful. I'll be scared that I'll be in a coma. So I'll be a little scared to take a hit from Floyd Mayweather for $20 million. I'm not gonna lie, because I might not wake up. That's the only thing.
You're not gonna wake up.
Exactly.
Not for how big is Jake Paul though?
You ain't see him. He taller than him.
He is tall.
He's taller than him.
I don't say understand how this makes sense though. Like, cause they're like.
Well, the thing that I don't like about it
is this.
Y'all think about his brother. His brother is taller.
Logan is taller than Jake.
We talking about,
but Jake is not fighting Floyd. Jake just hit the hat off of him. I believe. I think Jake hit the hat off him and was a whole drama. But I believe Lloyd, took it. But I think Logan is actually the one that's fighting him. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all.
So you're not the one who took the hat?
No, Jake actually took the hat because he was like,
he's not the one fighting?
I don't think he's the one fighting. He fought Nate.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nate Robinson.
So why was he there?
Yo, we love Nate. I love Nate.
We all love Nate, actually. Big claps.
I'm clapping.
That's his brother. I don't know, am I wrong? Who is fighting Floyd?
Oh, they both was there?
They both was, that's what I thought. But like, I love Nate. I'm just scared that Ocho Cinco, who is like this big name. See, Nate has died down. Like Nate is I love Nate. I love Nate, but honestly, let's be real. Like, we love Nate. Like, I love Nate. You love Nate. We all love Nate, but not everybody know Nate. Like, he's not a name that travels like that.
Who's Ocho Cinco fighting?
But like, we don't know yet. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But Ocho Cinco's a name that everybody knows, and I don't want his name to get watered down because of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like Nate didn't have that to lose because they didn't really know him like that. Like we know him.
We love him.
We love him. I love Nate. I love Nate Robinson. Shout out to Nate Robinson. If you watch me, follow us at Mac Meeka Live.
You love Nate.
We love Nate.
I know the nigga clapping the game.
Okay, Tom.
I feel like he knows something. Like it's something. Like he not finna just put himself out there like that.
Okay, I think Nate probably wouldn't put himself out there like that too. He thought he could beat this white kid, and he got laid the fuck out. I think he thought that. He thought that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna kill this guy.
No, I'm pretty sure he probably did.
Yeah, so I think Ocho is thinking the same thing, but we don't know who he's fighting yet.
Yeah, we don't.
So we gotta wait and see TB hit.
But shit, still, even when we knew who they was fighting, we was like, well, it should be a better fight.
I thought it was gonna be.
At least a better fight, though.
And the crazy thing is, I know who these guys are because my kids are big YouTube fans, and so I knew they were. I bought my kids like merch from them before, like years ago. Like I knew these kids were. I never thought they were gonna lay Nate out like that because they're like YouTubers. Okay, but you know, other than that, I mean, like, I'm glad that Ocho is staying in sports and doing things, but I feel like he should be coaching or something at this point. Like you don't need to be boxing. Like fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I already got a head trauma from all the collisions in football. Don't really need boxing, but I mean, shit. Oh well. Let's get into Tokyo. How they're trying to ban all athletes from wearing Black Lives Matters apparel.
No.
I feel like I'm gonna say this because they want to ban that, but now all of a sudden Asian lives matter because you know they're being attacked and people think they brought COVID over it.
Wait, isn't it AAPI, Asian American Pacific Islanders Lives Matter? That's fucked up, but we can't have Black Lives Matter stuff?
But it's like y'all already feel like
I'm Asian. What the fuck?
Okay, she is Asian. She's Filipino, but hey.
I don't care. I'm Asian.
She is. But listen, we're not having no drama today, guys. We love Asian. We're just saying, why can't the Black Lives Matter shit wear?
Everybody should be able to wear what they want to wear.
I think they should be able to wear it.
Yeah. Because
I'm sure they can wear the AAPI Lives Matter. It's like, why can't we wear the Black Lives Matter?
And that just came about recently because of the whole COVID thing and Donald Trump saying it was a Chinese disease and all that type of stuff. So now
I didn't like when he said that. That's crazy.
People are attacking them. They're attacking like the elderly ones too.
No, that's crazy. No, I don't like that at all. That's real insane.
It's crazy. But I wasn't expecting to tell us that we couldn't wear it.
Yeah, I didn't expect
when
that.
Y'all going through similar things.
Because you understand now the hate and you understand the stuff that we've been going through. So you would think that we all standing together, like in the sense, like yes, you stand for your people, but you want us to like represent for ours. So I was surprised that they banned it. I thought that was kind of crazy that they banned it. Actually,
it was.
Definitely did.
I don't think that apparel really makes a difference in the outcome of any of the races.
Well, you know what? They banned it, but that doesn't mean that some people will not take a fine. Because I feel like LeBron and Chris Paul will take a fine.
Yeah.
Like I'll take
and
that.
I think if Serena plays in it, I feel like she'll take the fine.
Yeah, take that. Yeah. And I think that that's actually a good move if they do that.
Yeah.
It speaks volumes, like, yeah.
Or they just say we're not playing.
Yeah. And
Gonna
you don't
lose
want that,
ratings.
yeah.
Right.
You definitely don't want
How
that.
can you say that?
You can't.
Now they gotta play still because
Why
then
can't we
somebody's gonna.
just stand together and say
That's what we're
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
stop Asian hate and stop.
That's
Right,
what we're
that's
saying.
Yeah, but
We're saying like,
Everybody should be able to wear their apparel. It shouldn't be like, nah, y'all can't wear
understand
this.
us and like do that, yeah. That's what we're saying.
Especially now since they've been going through it too, they should really understand.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That shit is not cute. Like in New York is a lot.
But we can just say it's just Tokyo. So it's just Tokyo and their committee. We don't know who all's on the committee too. Yeah, remember it's the committee as well. So it's a conglomerate of people. So we can't blame all of Tokyo and say that's how they feel. That's the Olympic Committee and it's held in Tokyo.
No, I definitely think it is.
Navigate in a white privilege world. Black people
Say it out loud.
I'm black, I'm proud. In a white privilege, black people cannot.
You know what comes after that.
You know, we were talking, I'm sorry, I heard somebody say that on the radio. They were talking about it. They were like, you know, they said that Caucasian Americans are always looking for that next race that can help them stand and, you know, whatever. They were like, Asian Americans can help them.
It's not
But they're the same ones attacking them.
diversity to black people included.
Huh?
It's not diversity without black people.
Included.
Right. But I'm saying like you want Asians to be down with y'all, but y'all the ones attacking them.
Yo, how'd you say y'all? Nigga, you black. You said y'all.
No, the Tokyo.
Black people ain't the ones including.
I'm sorry. My family.
Black people ain't the ones that are attacking Asians.
I thought you said.
No, they are. Some of them are black people attacking Asians.
black.
But most of them are white people that's attacking them.
But some of them are black. A lot of them in the.
No, a lot of them they broadcast.
I grew up with a lot of people attacking Asians. I ain't gonna lie. The Chinese food delivery guys.
That's over food though.
I'm just telling y'all, like, I'm not gonna lie.
You ordered Chinese food to the project.
That's over food.
And they used to beat them down, and I used to be feeling bad, like, damn. These men just trying to deliver the food. Like, why you gotta do that?
I don't know. I just
That shit ain't
think
cute.
it's a bigger message. I feel like we should build an alliance.
Facts. They can fight all of
No, so one of the things that I want to bring up, we're gonna wrap up sports, but one thing that I want to bring up is today. So, me, Ty, Troy, and Stacey, we were watching ESPN, and one of my friends, Vanity Perkins, her husband, Kendrick Perkins, shout out to him. He was on, and he was saying that it's way more difficult to win an NBA championship than it is to win an NFL Super Bowl. And I wanted to bring this up tonight.
Don't be
Now I understand. He biased as fuck.
Being biased, like a fucking playoff, y'all got 5 chances. Like a football, you get 1.
7.
So you get 7, whatever. Like yeah, football, you get 1 chance. That's it. Like who gets 5 opportunities to play 1 round? Like no.
So
one of you out. Like that's it.
So
You having a bad day? It's it. That's
So
it.
we were coming in. We at first.
You get 7 chances to play somebody again. Like
He never even like spoke on like what his reasons for saying that was, but we just assumed that it was what we were saying. That basically you
You have a lot of
gotta stay
opportunity.
consistent. You gotta
I watch people be down 3 games and come back and win the next 4 and win. Like, come on.
That's happened.
That gives you way more opportunity.
Wow. Mac, I agree, but there's a lot more.
Hello.
A lot of games to the finals.
Hello.
A lot of games in the
A
finals.
lot of games to get to the finals.
Because y'all playing all these damn games. That's why. That's your fault. Shit.
That's all.
And guess what? Y'all taking the 7 games because you let a motherfucker get up 3 and then now you got to come back and win 4 in a row. Like, that's crazy.
It
Guess
takes a
what?
lot to win for
Guess
them.
what? First of all, we're way more physical. That's why it takes us a whole week to play the next game. Y'all don't do shit. Y'all fucking hurt y'all pinky and can't play in the game. Like, are you serious? We way more physical, so that's why it takes us a week to heal. Y'all can play all the game. Y'all do it. Go up and down. We run up and down the field all day. Y'all down the court. And don't really get touched. A bitch touch off the foul. How we knock a bitch down every motherfucking drive? It ain't the same.
How are you even arguing with it?
I don't know how I'm arguing with this.
No, Dad. How they arguing with you? I can't have an opinion.
No, come on.
Yes, you can. We want you to have an opinion.
That's like you getting in the street fight with somebody. Y'all got the best out of 7.
You already said. You heard
The best out of 7, and that's you won 4 times out of you won 4 out of 7. Oh, he really can fight. He gonna beat him. Like, come on.
These niggas wrap up. They wrap up.
Okay, so we were at the and he was pro NFL Super Bowl. And me and Troy, Stacey, you was kind of like in the middle. You didn't even say much. But me and Troy was like, yo, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta really keep going.
Stay consistent. In a fight, you ain't gonna keep fighting bitch 7 times. You gonna be there as one, I won, move to the next round. Like, you're not gonna keep going 7 times. It's whoever the best that day.
No, the nigga said,
and that's it.
He said, "Jimmy, we best friends." He said,
That's it.
"That's my name. That's it for you. That's my name. That right there is enough."
Come on, it's too much. Let me hear.
Hold on, time.
That should be 3 to rest. They didn't get that way the best team 3 to win.
Oh my God, New York is here.
New York is in the building. Okay.
The first team can win. Rest.
So that means you better tighten up and have your best day
So
today.
that was one of the things.
You don't got time to be like, come on. Well, today really ain't good, but we up 2, so I'm good for today. I'm like, nah, bitch, ain't no chill day.
So me and Troy,
Be on your shit every day.
me and Troy were definitely talking about the
Be on
NBA.
your motherfucking shit. Ain't no off day.
But then the commentator, not Kendrick, but somebody else was saying, who was it? But somebody else was like, you know, actually, it's crazy. Okay, Stephen A. Smith said, he had y'all back. He was like, actually, it might be more difficult because guess what? The best NFL team, you cannot always, might not win the Super Bowl because you gotta always be on your game.
You do.
And when he put it in that
That's no
perspective,
pressure.
that's what I'm saying. When you put it in that perspective,
Right.
that's when we came back and was like, damn.
One game.
You don't have no off days. You gotta come that shit ready to play.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Like, okay, we up 2.
So it was almost like the Gonzaga. It's almost like the college basketball joint. Like, you go undefeated all season. And I kept saying, that doesn't mean they're gonna win, y'all. Like,
Right.
it is what it is. You playing them one time, whatever. You have a good game.
But I said that in football too.
And then at the end, you gotta play them. You gotta win everything to actually get to the end. So, yeah.
But I said that in football too. Like, teams be having a great records, and then it's like, I said it depends on who heat up in December. Cause really, who start playing well in December, their momentum can keep carrying them through the playoffs and all that. So that's where I really look at it. Like when December, start seeing how teams are playing in December, and then it's like, okay, their momentum gonna carry them because they click and everything's coming together.
You can't lose.
I said they got a better chance, but if you're looking at somebody like, oh yeah, they done win 10-2 or whatever, and then going it's
They
like,
were saying that. My mom, I was like, y'all really gonna that be the one that's
start
gonna
feeling
lose.
themselves and feel like, oh, this team ain't really all that, and then that team coming it's only we only got one shot,
right?
And we finna.
Yeah, we gonna take
the year my team won the Super Bowl. Shit, the year before we went 12-4, and we made it to the AFC Championship in New England. That was the year I thought we would have won this. The next year we were 9-7 or 10-6, making the playoffs, and it was just a focus. Raylo said, everybody get off your social media, and we're gonna take one game at a time. I don't want to see nobody tweeting, posting on Instagram. Let's just focus on these games. So people's focus level changed too. Once you get into those playoffs. But all you gotta do is focus that one game and knock that person out and advance to the next. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be too many distractions and you gotta keep waiting 7 games and all. It's a whole lot going on in people's lives, but you don't really know, what's going on, and momentum could change and you wondering why they ain't playing the same, but you don't know personally what they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
More players on your team.
Yeah.
For real. 15 on the basketball.
Yeah,
50 on
It's 53. It's a 53-man roster over here. There's a lot of people that's gonna have on one page. So it's different.
You got 53 personalities.
53. Yeah, so.
That's true.
I mean, it's easy to keep y'all organized and stuff like that, but you got 53 individuals. You got to make sure these people ain't going to the club, getting fucked up, getting in fight, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all curfews
Yeah,
and
we got curfew. We more strict.
Yeah, they are very much
We got security on our floor.
on their floor.
Yeah,
That's just good. I remember sneaking past some of them. I snuck past a few of them. I'm just kidding. But on that note, we're going to take our last 2-minute break. And we're
But
gonna
what y'all feeling though? All right. Because, I heard what they had to say, but anybody, what y'all feel?
I look at it like this, you got to win every game.
Right.
In basketball, you lose one, you still have another chance, like you said, so it's easy.
This from the man that doesn't like sports. So I like baseball, but I'm not going to say anything. Okay, I remember he doesn't like football or basketball.
It's just more pressure in football. It's just more pressure. It's more pressure. You can't afford to lose.
Guys.
You can't lose. It's more
Let's
pressure.
be back tennis partner, guys. We can't take him serious.
You should, because you're competitive.
That's funny. No, but we definitely are. We're going to take the last 2-minute break, and we're going to come back with our last segment.
Trending topics is our last
Trending
segment.
topics, the last question.
And we want to hear some of y'all opinion on some of these trending topics.
So, DJ L Blaze, it's 2 minutes. Let's do it.
L Blaze.
Y'all tired, but it's okay. We have y'all out late.
Yeah.
As my kids would say, we coming in hot.
How can this y'all?
Y'all.
Y'all chop out. So let's give out a congrats.
We're getting right into trending topics, y'all.
We're going into trending topics right now. Let's congratulate Erica Man and Safari. I know everybody probably
friends of the show, right here.
I know everybody probably feel like they be arguing on social media.
Yeah, that shit was kind of like.
And then all of a sudden you pop up pregnant.
And she said I'm giving birth very soon. So she was very pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to them friends to the show. Yeah.
Now too of her pregnancy.
Yeah, her belly. We loved it. I like them together.
That's
But
good.
it is what it is.
We got some other good news.
You know what? Going back, we weren't here last week, but last week I definitely wanted to shout out to Young Gunna and Thugger. Where they basically had bailed out 30 inmates in Fulton County in Atlanta. Yeah. And I thought that was dope.
That is dope.
We don't talk about the shit that rappers do.
No, we need to.
That's positive. And I think that was great.
People who got bailed out unexpectedly ain't even know.
Like, that was really dope. Like, I thought that was great. So I was like, shout out to them, That was great.
That is.
It was, right? Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, in other news, I read that a principal was under fire because she paddled the student in front of the mother. The mother was scared to get up and do anything because she felt like she was going to get in trouble as well because they had a police officer there in the building as well as the student, as her child got paddled.
Yeah,
do y'all believe in this paddling thing?
So,
like, tell me what y'all.
In St. Catherine, they used to paddle us.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tyrone knows that. As a little kid, I was elementary school for us. So he's 46, I'm 41. That was in Queens.
I feel like that's what you call me. I can't be there and you gonna be like, let me in.
My mother and father didn't do it. But I'm not
because the mother was there. It's like, well, let her, if she gonna discipline, let the mother do it.
And that's how we feel.
Right.
Yeah.
For facts. For real.
He don't play about his kid. Like, he definitely.
Right. But you made the mother sit there and watch her child get paddled. And she.
But that's kind of weird. I don't understand. She was scared that she may arrest him or something when she thought it was going to happen.
Because I almost feel like they, I know she said she's like, I think Mexican or something like that, so they weren't really sure of, you know what I mean, of how things go. So she had to sit there and just watch. But she did, it was video and put out later on, but after they left, but she was made
that was crazy.
As if she would get in trouble for interceding, so she had to just watch.
I thought that was crazy because you might just have to get sent back because you're not gonna touch my kid though. That's not gonna happen.
So I didn't know paddling. This day and age, the way these kids are, I didn't know paddling still went on.
I didn't know it went on. Like I said, it was way back.
When we was being raised, our parents beat us.
We know that. We talking about the school. Remember St. Catherine they had a paddle.
Him, me, and you.
Yeah, he know.
But
his mom ain't beat him though. He was a good boy.
DJ, everybody.
Shit, she popped me in my mouth so quick. Pop! I'm always
shout out to Shelly. Pop that nigga.
Parents beat us.
Yeah.
We talking about the school though.
Yeah, we talking about the school. I ain't never get beat in the school.
So our school, St. Catherine, they had a paddle. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
Y'all got hit with it?
I didn't get hit. I was a good girl.
Oh.
You got hit with that shit. You bad as hell.
You got hit. They was white.
No, they had a paddle.
I never got hit by a teacher.
I never did, but I know people that did.
Never hit me.
I know they wasn't scared. He was little back in the day.
I just felt like my mom and dad told me somebody hit you, hit them back. So we ain't really that close. So you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know if I can allow a random to hit me and I feel like I ain't gonna hit you back. Like, I don't even know you like that.
You big as fuck. They was scared of you for real.
But they wasn't beating none of my classmates or nothing like that.
But I feel like they was doing that in my year. But we went to Catholic school. Well, we went to Catholic.
I went to Catholic school for 1 year.
Yo, B.
But I don't remember.
I'm older than B-Mac.
Yeah, but we in Catholic school.
That's what I'm saying. So I seen some shit B-Mac ain't see.
That shit. You was in public school?
I went to Catholic school 1 year.
But
public school, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Elementary, I went to Catholic school for 1 year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we were there for 9 years, from kindergarten to 8.
So they was
They was busting people. I knew people that got beat.
It's starting to
They
stop,
didn't be
man. It's starting to stop.
Yeah.
Damn, so that shit's still going on?
Well, I can't believe it's still going on.
Nah, not now. It's 2020.
But that's what we talking
That's
about.
what we talking
It's
about.
happened.
No, but I'm saying, it's funny. I'm just saying, we seen that shit, bro.
We seen it, but she's saying it's still happening. Like,
Y'all seen people get beat?
yes, when I was in growing
How
up,
did y'all feel?
I was laughing because I ain't like
But
it.
y'all didn't feel like that y'all might get beat?
Fuck that. No, not me. I was a
Because
good
I
kid.
wasn't bad.
Oh.
Oh, you're a
Like, they
fucking
fucking
liar.
up.
You're a liar,
No, I was
man.
like, they fucking up. I was like, they fucking up.
He's a
I was fucked up with
liar.
my mom. I was a kid.
So they would beat them in front of y'all?
No, not for me. They would take him to the office.
Okay, so y'all just knew they was getting beaten in the
We knew
office.
this getting beat.
Oh, because that's what happened on the thing. They got beat in the office.
Yeah. That be in the office. But that's crazy to me. I
No,
don't
but they
know.
came back to the classroom.
Crying. They had that tear hanging out there.
Now, listen, I do remember this. In kindergarten, a parent came there and beat their kid in the bathroom. The bathroom was right in the classroom. You heard him get his ass
Oh,
whooped.
yeah,
He said,
that
"My
age,
brother."
yeah.
So I seen that, but I'm like, shit, that's his mom.
Right, as they should.
But not a teacher put their hands on the
Yeah, not a
students.
teacher.
Like, I don't know you. You know, you ain't supposed to trust strangers and all that shit. Like, I don't know you that good. Like,
Let me tell you something. Catholic school, I think you really could get away with a lot of shit because when I was teaching in public school, my short stint, okay, back in 2001 and 2002, my short
Fresh
stint
out
was
of college.
yeah, fresh out of college before I moved away being hot, right? Listen, when we had kids and them parents used to want to come, parents and the uncles and they used to want to come there and fight the teachers. So anybody was beating these kids, yes.
damn.
I was a cool teacher though, so I was
But I
cool with the
ain't
other
think
uncles,
that
and I'm like,
they
oh, what
was
you
still
doing up here
like-
again? They were like, yo, I'm about to fuck this nigga up. I'm like, what happened? What he did? But the other teacher be old as hell, and I'm like, why you want to fight him?
I feel like all my teachers was old.
I was like, why you want to fight him? He's old. He's like, yo, he snapped on my nephew. This kid be like selling drugs outside. You're young. Why you want to fight this 60-year-old? 50, 60-year-old, you're like 20
But
something.
that's real New York City shit.
I'm like, yo, you want to fight this nigga because he.
Understand that.
I was like, you know what? Go ahead. And I just leave it alone. I just go run to my Ultima. I'm out.
Mind your business.
Because I used to teach over there by Marcy Projects. It was at PS208.
In my project.
Yeah. It was real. It was real.
Damn.
That's what it is. Yeah, it was.
They know that.
So, all right, I read this last topic, right? And I thought to myself, I said,
Don't think on me. Don't think
I wanted Meeka and Anaya would do this, right? So it says Florida teen is charged as an adult for rigging homecoming election with her mom.
So me and Naya saw this.
I wonder.
Me and Naya, so my oldest daughter Naya is graduating, like I said, she's going to prom and all that stuff, homecoming or whatever. And we read this on the Mac Meeka page. We saw it when they posted it. And I was like, why would they do that? It ain't even that serious. Like my kid don't even care that much. She doesn't like the center of attention. Like London loves all that
But
shit.
you know,
Like London will want me to do some shit like that. London, she with the shit, okay? London is with the shit. London wants everything. She wants prom queen home. She wants every kind of queendom you could give her. Okay? She wants it all. Like we said there's never gonna be an issue right now. We have an issue where Naya's gonna go to college.
Yeah.
Because we went to Hofstra, her dad is there. He's like the king of Hofstra. He's like on the murals and shit.
Right.
Naya doesn't want that. She doesn't want to go there. London's like, send me first class, bitch. Put me out. Yo, London's there taking pictures.
Let them know who his daughter is.
Yo, she'll be like, they'll be like, what's your name? Claxton.
Look,
Forget London.
look,
Forget London. It's Claxton. Yes, like Speedy, yes. My father's the head fucking coach here. He made the school. How about that? Like, she takes pictures, but my oldest daughter does not like that attention. She doesn't even want it. And I'm trying to tell her, like, because we're arguing about, I'm like, my kid is not about that. She doesn't want to go there. She doesn't want to be for that shit. But so with that said, I would not be doing that.
Well, what about
I wouldn't do that for her. Well, in London, she might force me because London's a bully. London's a whole fucking bully, okay? She's a whole fucking bully.
That's
London
funny.
really might kind of make me feel like bad if I don't do it.
So you're not gonna help me?
Yeah, like, Mom, you don't love me enough. Because if you love me, you would do this for me. So it's really weird. It's really weird. So wait, time out. Speaking of my kids though, I told Grace the other day. Grace, I gotta tell this story. So my kids, they love the Gracie and Mickey's adventures, right? And they were like, yo, y'all are crazy, da da da.
What adventures they know about y'all?
Cause I come back, I'm like, oh, I come in at fucking 5 in the morning, man. I gotta take them to school. First of all, my doorman be shout out to Stacy that didn't drive my kids to school today.
I know.
Right? We came in right here, Stacy right there.
Nobody woke me up.
Your alarm was going on for 20 minutes. I heard it.
Her kids, my alarm was going off, but her kids, my alarm was going off.
Yes. Everybody heard your alarm but you. Everybody heard your alarm. But you and Tyrone.
Why you ain't wake me up?
Because I said, leave him sleeping. I'll just get up. We came in at 4 in the morning, and my doorman, this is sad, they like, my nighttime, my overnight doorman be like, see you in the morning, see you in 2 hours, see you in 3. Like, they know I come down by 7, right? So they're like, see you in a couple hours. So this time I came in, he's like, see you in a couple hours. I said, nah, not tonight. I said, Stacy, you still driving to school? He's talking all this shit. And he's like, that's my babies. I would take them to school. You know, I don't play like that about them girls. They getting to school tomorrow. Talking all this shit in my face, right?
Minutes later.
Yo, 60 minutes later. I'm like, I hear this alarm going off. First of all, my kids, you know, I got Alexa and my alarm. And they said my alarm was going up. And I was like, Alexis, dismiss. And then finally, Naya was like, I think it's Alexa. I said, oh, that's her name? Okay, but I was like, whose alarm is going off like that? They were like, oh, it's Uncle Stacy. I said, turn that shit off. But they were like, do you want me to wake him up? I said, nah, I'll get up. I'll take them to school.
Oh.
And I just took them. But when I took videos, he was laid the fuck out. I came down, I showed them doorman. They were like, where your driver? The driver. I said, lay the fuck out. Like, he's not coming down here no time soon. But I definitely thought I had a little break today. I definitely did. But but with that said, like, they love the adventures because like I was like, oh man, I be dodging people.
So
there's a lot of shit going on.
On the way there, y'all talk about the adventures.
A lot of shit, yeah. On the way to school, like, yeah, man, it's crazy. Oh man, they calling me. Let me ignore. And they was like, oh, Gracie and Mickey, I always hurting people feelings.
Y'all
they was
like, scarring them in the
they were like,
everybody, they gonna be the city girls.
They were like, oh, somebody was calling me. I was like, oh God. So I did that today too. I was like, oh God, but I answered the phone. I was like, hey, what's up? But she was like, they were like, oh, Gracie and Mickey, I think y'all going with y'all shades on. Y'all going to the club with y'all shades on. Be like, you about to get hurt. You about to get hurt. Everybody about to get hurt in there. And I was like, maybe she does, not me. Angel over here, but I was like,
put it on Grace.
Tyrone, you know.
Okay, you better hold Tyrone. Yo, I met a Tyrone like 2 weeks ago, right? So I met a Tyrone, and he said his name was T. He said his name was T.
Tyrone was born before 85.
Wait, no, he wasn't. Not this one.
Is it young Tyrone? I don't think they make Tyrone's no more.
Wait, he's born 92. What's that?
I was like 85, 86, this is the latest.
What's 1992, y'all?
It's like new names out now.
No, I'm lying. He's not 1992. What's 30?
We don't know Charlene's and shit like that no more.
He's right. But he's a junior. He's 83. He's right. He's talking about 85. So I met Tyrone. And he was so handsome and stuff like that, but I didn't know his name was Tyrone. He's like, T, da-da-da. And I said, yo, what's T short for on the phone? He's a Tyrone. I was like, dang, I don't think I can talk to you, man. Like, cause I can't even say Tyrone. I can't even say like your name.
You say Ty.
Yeah, but I can't even talk to you. Like, that's not going on all the time.
It's the last original black name. Tyrone.
Hakeem.
But Leroy. Tyshawn.
Hakeem.
But you know certain names got certain areas. Like in Philly, like Raheem, that's Philly because a lot of Muslims.
Raheem,
and then Tyshawn, all that. That's like more up north. Down here, those names they don't have.
So what's the black names out here?
What's the black names out here?
Gracie.
Grace.
Well, I don't know because she's from out here. What are you talking about?
Oh, I just said that.
Quan down here, I know nobody named no Quan down here.
Deshaun.
Out here?
They got regular names like Ryan.
Y'all hear me on the Quans down here?
Yeah, regular names.
Oh, so Quans down here up north is like Heems.
Okay.
Raheem, Jaheem, Shaheem, like, y'all Quans? I didn't know that.
Hell no.
Basically, I was happy to start talking to the kid because it was like weird. It was weird as fuck. I was like, I just didn't know what to call him. I was just weird. It was weird as fuck.
Tyrone?
Ty. I don't want to call
I'm
you Justin.
Tyrone was born before 86. Motherfucking Tyrone. Shit. That's like, we don't know no Geraldines since motherfucking.
That's my mama. That's my mama.
We know the Geraldines since the 70s.
No enemies.
Geraldines. Esther, none of some of that just become extinct.
So my broker, her mother named Geraldine too. And we was like, y'all mother named Geraldine? Like, that's weird. I've never heard anybody else.
We mad crazy.
For real. Like, some
I
names
used to watch
become
Geraldine
extinct.
like that, right? You don't even know that Jerry name.
Right?
But I didn't know
You ain't know
that.
that Jerry name yet.
But you know that. You know Geraldine age?
That's her real name.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I ain't know that was her name.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We know. I know. We know.
But I feel like some names just kind of have like, okay, we ain't naming them this now.
Yeah. Now, but speaking of women's names, though, Plies said that the next president should be female. I agree. I'm nominating London. I'm
Because the vice president.
No.
Because of the vice
I'm joking. I'm
president.
joking as fuck.
Who would you see as the next
I guess they were talking about Kamala, I think, clearly.
A lot of people want to see Michelle Obama.
I would love to see Michelle Obama, but I think that's who they were talking about at this point.
Kamala.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I just want to
Joe
see somebody
Biden
that's
is
not
old
80.
as fuck, so
I just want to see somebody that's not 80 years old be the
if
president.
they ask you have to go to the hospital, she just
Yeah.
want to take over.
I think that's what.
For real, shit.
That-
He old. How the fuck the
He's
president
like
old?
77, 78. I don't
He
like that
probably
yet.
old as fuck. But fucking Trump
Yeah.
was old as hell too.
He
They
was
in
too,
his
yeah.
70s. They got different medicine.
That shit crazy.
So can we talk about our petty moment of the week, right?
So our petty moment, this is our new thing, the petty moment of the
Petty
week.
moment of the week. So in California,
I thought this was great, guys.
right, a bar owner was gang members released
members, yeah.
100 cockroaches into a restaurant because right, because the bar owner owed them money.
Yeah. I thought that was a great.
1,000 cockroaches.
I thought that was a great alternative to
That
killing
was.
motherfuckers.
That was.
Yeah.
That was.
Yo, that's shutting you down.
Yeah, that shut you down.
They breathing like
Can't
fuck.
inspection.
They breathing that.
So now we gonna stop your money because you ain't pay us off.
Yeah.
Where you get 1,000 copies?
I don't know, but shit, you probably buy them shit somewhere. Cockroaches.
There's
Yeah.
the big shits. Rick said they was
They
big.
just release them bitches in there like.
They were falling in line. Ra.
Whoever thought about that part was a Libra.
That was. Oh, they was. They was petty as hell. They was petty as hell.
That's like some mob shit.
Yeah.
So you
come
saw.
on.
Wait, I know you
That's
saw.
some different shit though. Like we not gonna be violent, but we gonna still get our point
I didn't
across.
at you, but I know you saw Justin LeBoy post the most toxic signs was Libra and somebody else.
Oh, they keep
I
saying
said, yeah.
they said y'all before too.
Maybe.
They said Leo's before too.
They made me
A
say
Libra
that.
just broke their
No,
heart.
I crossed out our name.
They ain't mean it when they
Yeah, they didn't mean it.
They,
I crossed out
they said
Leo.
y'all first.
I crossed out
So you
Leo.
crossed it out.
I did. I crossed it out because they didn't mean it. That was a mistake. That was a
Just broke their
typo.
heart.
That was a typo.
Cause we moved on to have fun. The Libra the fun one. Okay, shout out to the Libras in here.
The best signs
Conversing back and forth.
ever. The loving kings and queens.
Everybody else
in
quiet.
the motherfucking building. Cause they didn't want to stay with us. Get out of here.
Oh, what's everybody's sign? Pisces. Okay, Pisces.
So we got Aries, Pisces, we got Aquarius.
Pisces. Okay.
Gemini.
Libra. Oh,
Get the
Libra.
fuck out of
Okay.
here. They ain't right when you talk. That's take
I
time.
can't see. Okay.
Who got the worst personality? It's Leo.
We got the best personality. Yes, we
What's wrong
do.
with everybody?
Yes.
Capricorn.
Yes. Twirl, motherfuckers. I'm about to twirl.
Capricorn.
Look at this quiet ass Neff.
Aries.
Yes. Say your sign. When we all get quiet. We all gotta get quiet for Neff to say his sign. Shh. What's your sign, Neff? What is it?
Gemini.
Crazy ass
Yeah,
Gemini.
air sign. I'm saying Gemini.
They still fucking crazy.
You're not crazy, you're passionate, misunderstood.
That's what my daughter says. I said you're crazy. You're fucking crazy.
My son is.
You got 8 personalities.
What's your sign?
No, my mom and my son. I'm a
Gemini.
Virgo.
Yeah.
Oh, Virgo.
I love
Okay.
Virgo. They're beautiful people. They're second best. They're right behind Leo.
Virgos are overthinkers, but I like Virgos.
Figuratively and literally. Right behind Leo. Okay.
They right before Libra.
Yeah, but right behind Leo.
Right behind. Exactly.
Behind.
Where you belong.
Take that.
Leos ain't loyal, y'all. Y'all see
Yes,
that?
we are. Yes, we are.
Stop coming home.
I know, right? What kind of shit is that?
What's your sign? Y'all ain't saying nothing all
Oh,
night.
Grace is so happy. She said the African what?
Right here.
Oh, Freaky Red, yes.
Leo.
Leo, yeah, she's a Leo too. I love Freaky Red. Shout out to Leos.
Yeah, y'all must be, yeah, Sagittarius and Leos must get along with me.
She's not a sad. Oh, yeah, she's sad. She's sad.
What's your sign?
Oh, you fucking crazy.
Gemini Scorpio.
You're crazy. You're crazier.
I do know Gemini. Both of them is Gemini Scorpio.
My first is Gemini and my second is Scorpio. So I said crazier.
All right, for me, Gemini, you're an air sign like me, and then Scorpio, my mom's a Scorpio, so I understand both of y'all.
So I call my daughter Lil Shelly and I call Shelly Big London because they the same motherfucking person.
But I feel like
They the same fucking person.
Y'all better stop it giving this good love language. Y'all better stop it giving this good love language.
What you talking about?
Yeah, it's like, yo, B-Mac was like, he was like, I know you, I know you. Y'all should do a horoscope shit.
I feel like that's what we kind of doing right now, right?
Aquarius.
No, I'm just saying.
They ain't shit, nigga. They ain't shit. They ain't shit.
Me.
Aquarius.
She Aquarius.
Who else is Aquarius? Missy and my brother Aquarius. Y'all ain't shit.
Okay, so put your Aquarius.
Y'all ain't shit. I told y'all my stories. He don't want to talk about them again. But y'all ain't shit. But no, Geminis are like crazy. They have 1,000 personalities. Like I walk in the house, my daughter's like, and then I come back, she's like, hey. And I'm like, hey. I just like move with the flow. Like I just, my mother doesn't understand. Like, why are you ignoring? I'm not ignoring her. When she ready to talk, she gonna talk. Like I don't have to like. My mom's a Cancer, but she doesn't understand how I treat my oldest daughter. She thinks like I'll be ignoring her. I just move different with her, and I said no. When she ready to talk, she gonna talk. She come in the house and she just like,
that's a beast.
And I come back and she come over to me, she sit next to me, she's like, oh, did I show you this TikTok? I said, that's why. She's all over the place. I mean, she's a girl, she's 17, and she's a Gemini. Like, there's a lot going on there.
Well, I feel like Geminis are really fun. But they have.
No, she's a great time. Both of my kids are fun.
But like Libras too, like we have our moods. Like I can get in a mood where I can get quiet and don't bother. And Geminis get like that too. And they'll hello, John. Everybody over his house and they go in his room.
Going by himself. Right. So we have a friend. He has big ass houses.
Everybody come over.
Everybody come over.
All right, they go in his room by himself.
So y'all know John. Y'all been there for my birthday, so for whatever.
Yeah.
And at the time, I think he was in the penthouse, but like. He'll invite everybody over and then he's gone and they're like, where's John? I'm like, who fucking knows? Who fucking knows?
John, like, y'all good?
But shout out to John, we love you. Because guess what? We got the Rolls Royce for Nia's prom. Bye. Shout out to John. Rolls Royce. Vontae's coming. Vontae's taking the pictures.
Okay, Vontae.
No, but we taking a picture. Yeah, I called John. I said, John, yeah, I ain't saying
yes, he should.
I said one of your favorite motherfuckers.
And if they had somewhere on some water, they could have put up on the boat.
Right there. I get
on the yacht.
On the yacht.
Oh.
The big boy yacht. Listen, I told John,
So nice.
this ain't even for me, man. It's from one of your favorite little people.
Right.
Don't even like, he was like, all right, which one? I said, nah. He's like, whatever that she needs. Like, I don't even fucking care. And I said, well, you're not going to be here anyway. And I said, let me get the Rolls Royce. I said, he's like, all right, cool. So, I'm going to stay on top of him, but.
He gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, he ain't going to be here anyway. I just got to get the driver and make sure that he takes her. We're going to do the picture.
make sure.
And pick her up there, and we're going to do that. Because she got to stun on these hoes, you know what I'm saying? I don't like how high school be going. Because girls are catty. It's a lot. But we going to shit on. She lucky I'm her mother. We going to shit on everybody.
You know we got like the best. We got Marshall with the makeup and all that.
It's already done. It's already done. It's already
They
done.
don't want to play with us. You don't want to rock with us.
You want war? You don't want it with us. But no, that has been a great. It's definitely a good thing, right?
But wait, we ain't done yet.
I know we got last two things.
Sorry, two more. All right, two more, right?
Two more.
How y'all feel about this? I felt like this
I know
was
he's
funny.
ready for this one.
Y'all
Sure.
funny. Y'all ready? So a Dubai sugar daddy is suing an IG model because he said the sex was trash. And he want his money back.
I'm sorry. He said,
pussy.
and I quote, the pussy was trash.
I was trying to be nice to say the sex, but he said
This is Mac Meeka After Dark, nigga. You can say what you want to say.
Okay.
It don't matter.
After
You
dark.
should ask him how the head was.
If you could return Amazon.
He sued her, so it's like all that shit must be garbage.
I think he just mad because she ain't posted. How about she mad because she ain't posted his ass? Fucking old ass nigga.
Nah, I don't feel like you mad about that. Cause like you ain't gotta put the shit good. I ain't worried about being posted.
Did you call?
I don't care.
Let's ask the sugar daddy in the room.
The wife is right. I don't care if I done it.
He put too much down payment down though. He put too much of a down payment down. Now he want it back.
That was right. I don't care if we done it. I don't care if I done it.
So wait, so we're suing. So he's suing her. So that's what we're doing, guys. We're suing you.
He petty. That was a petty moment of the week too.
That was.
Not the cockroaches too, but that too. Like
That's what I'm saying, because he's suing her
he
for all that
said
shit back.
Like,
So that he's suing these girls.
cause you know what?
Money then.
Cause you know what?
You stole from me, you sued me for the pussy?
If he win, a lot of niggas gonna go to court.
Where's his bags at? They not destroying no more.
Listen, Meeka, if they find out he win, a lot of niggas going to court. He's running my money.
Run me my shit.
I hope y'all got your receipts.
Run me my shit.
Remember when the Brown 112? Remember when?
I know, right?
Keep the receipts, niggas, in case. Because if that nigga win, we all going to court.
We going hard too.
Wait, hold up.
You said what, Miss?
You told me about the pussy?
Oh wait, you sound like Kiki Palmer. I do not know this man. I've never seen him a day in my life.
Sorry to this man.
Sorry for this man.
But that's crazy. Like, he taking that girl to court.
I thought that was crazy. I thought that was real petty. Like, that's crazy.
That's petty.
Imagine how many women are going to court.
Oh, there's a lot of women that can go to court.
However, the women ain't sponsoring like the man was. So that's the difference.
Oh, that's true. My bad.
Yeah. Let's calm down. Calm down.
No, I can still want time back. My time is precious.
And he probably put a little down payment, like, okay, that dinner was that time. This is like, come on. That man probably taking that girl on trips. That man probably taking that girl places. He like, man, and I did all that for what? But you know what? She started him out for that. Like, she knew her shit was wet.
Nigga preach.
She probably knew it was wet. That's why she able to hold out all the time. And he finally got it after she got ordered it.
Because I hear a lot of girls saying that they ill, so I don't know if they like thinks that they right.
Girls know they shit good because about how they react. But she knew it wasn't because listen, I'm telling you, she knew it wasn't because she was able to get all the gifts out of him prior to him getting in there. And he realized then, oh, this is some garbage. You know what I'm saying? So she strung along.
Y'all see my post this week if y'all follow me. I'm toxic, but all my exes want to be cool. Yeah. Like, no, I'm not the toxic one here.
Say it again, Missy.
I said maybe if the pussy, he should have did all that in the beginning, and if the pussy was good.
But he was courting her, so he was like trying to take her out and like, you know, whatever. So, but he want a refund.
He want a refund. I don't know.
I need a refund. And I'm gonna tell you.
Wait, what?
He a sugar daddy, so he probably had on all the receipts and wrote them up as an expense.
Yes, an expense.
Right.
For sure.
We went out here, we went out there. He got all the receipts. You gotta be careful. You better be careful what you say. Listen.
He's trying to show off now. He got
Oh, man, I'm hoarse.
But no, okay. Well, that brings me to my last
question of the night.
Because Steve Harvey, every so often he starts trending. And this time he was trending because he was talking about how women, he can't have any women friends. He doesn't have any women friends at all. And he was saying that there's no real thing. That's not a real thing. And I didn't agree that a man can't have female friends. He said he's married, he can't have female friends. And I was like, that's real crazy. So I have two people here, Troy, Stace. We've been friends for I mean, we were like teens, like young teens, preteens, right? And yes, 30. And the crazy thing is, I mean, they're handsome. I think I'm fly. Like, so you can't really say that you can't have
That don't
female
count.
friends. Why not?
What don't count?
That don't count.
What don't count?
Klondike bars together, that don't count.
Oh, okay.
You think that's okay? So you're saying like as we're older, as
Right,
okay.
as you're
Oh, okay. So
It's not.
I was wrong. Okay, so that's a good point. Because I can see that because like we go back, so we won't even look at each other like that. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so that is a good
Hold on.
Can I make a
Come on there, dog.
What we want to
Only because I'm on the inside looking out. How about fucking they friends?
Wait.
So you're the inside, we friends, you fucking, like, you fucking Gracie, you fucking my friend.
Wait, what's going on?
I ain't fuck that nigga.
She sound guilty. Nobody wants to nobody. Who said that she ain't fuck me?
No, alright, so wait.
Somebody said he ain't fuck
Alright,
me.
we wasn't going there.
Okay, so the friends. I know that was real crazy.
Right.
All I'm saying is, yeah, you better not fuck that girl, but if you fuck her friends, then hey.
What's that?
Alright, so wait. Wait. Let's go back to the original. No, we'll move to that next.
We're going to that next time. We're going to that next. Okay. The real question is, can you be friends?
No, you cannot be
You don't have to be friends.
So wait.
She a dog.
You can
She
definitely
can be a dog.
Right, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, at what
That
point?
niggas is both age.
Alright, cause y'all
Hold
saying.
on.
Somatic, y'all trade blood and all that shit. Y'all
I'm not
dogs.
trading blood.
But
I'm
you're
not
fucking her.
Trading
He's
blood.
fucking your friend.
Sorry.
What the fuck you mean?
Stop. Okay. We're on camera, guys. She's
I'm
talking
fucking with you no more, man. Not
Oh.
this whole I'm fucking with that.
When red lights.
I know, right? That's not what I did. I ain't like fucking on her period. But what I did.
What I did?
When red lights.
Listen to me.
Listen, I'm not.
So wait.
I think
He said, can I be friends with the person? I say yes.
Hold on, brother.
But how about her friends? That's all.
That wasn't the question, though.
You said, can we be friends with the
Okay,
person?
okay, that wasn't the question, Ty. Hold on.
We gonna bring it over there.
We gonna come back to you, though, Ty. Go ahead.
I think it is possible to be friends with females. It's all on self. It's all on self and like, what are your intentions? Me personally, my best friend is a female. I met her randomly in the club. We never did nothing. And that
Is she ugly?
No, she's
That's your
not.
best friend.
But can I ask a question?
Is she your type?
But wait.
But we look at each other like brother and sister because we have a
But can I-
Is she your
But
type?
can I ask a
She
question?
said yes. He said yes. I asked that
But
question. You over here.
can I ask a question? Why did he say that men and female can't be like friends?
He said. So he said.
Hold on,
Hold on.
We wanna, I
So
have
Steve
to
Harvey
hear
said-
why he said that
he said
they can't be
basically-
friends. Based on
He
what?
doesn't have any female friends because a man's intention is always to fuck that woman. He said that if he has not fucked her and they're friends, it's because she has not given him that light, that inkling that it's
I
okay.
agree with that.
Oh shit.
I don't think that everybody that you're around that you really want to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people you be attracted to. I be attracted to some people, but I realize like,
Right.
you're physically attracted, but you be like,
That's
nah.
it.
Like, you get to know her, you be like,
But that's different.
We're cool.
That's different.
but that's the same thing. What do you mean it's different? It's the same
It's
thing.
different.
So, to me, I feel like you got originally be like, oh shit, she fine, but then it's like, yeah, but not the sex, it's not the so yeah, let's just be cool. Cause I value, and you get to know, no, like, cause after sex, I feel like it's not gonna be nothing. So it's like, but I value the friendship, so I'd rather just stay friends. You know what I'm saying? Instead of risking us not being friends because I value the friendship.
It's all on the tip.
You know what I'm saying? Because after sex, sometimes it can be like peace. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Very much so.
You know what I mean? So with certain people, when you value that they bring a lot to your life, and it's a lot more than just sex, and you feel like I don't really see us growing. Like
He's coming back.
That's different.
what's different?
fucked up.
That's the post-assessment. You already approached her, you already assessed after your initial attraction that, hey, we should just be friends because I found more value in the friendship. But initially, every nigga, they dick gonna get hard around a person.
At the beginning,
hold on. A person that they have a kinship with, a person that they have, familiarity with, a person that they have much in common with. You don't want to fuck them.
At the beginning, I said that.
At the beginning, that's what
But as you get to know them a little bit more, you be like, you know what?
Harvey was talking about the beginning, I feel like. I
think Steve Harvey saying in general, he in the beginning.
Yeah, I feel like he said in general. He doesn't have any.
So if you meet them at some point you wanted to fuck them, that's what he's saying.
Steve Harvey saying like he doesn't have any at all.
Meaning he cannot evolve beyond that point.
In the beginning.
Right.
You want to fuck them.
He cannot be up.
Yo, I look at it like this.
You don't have the opportunity. Like the girl gotta want to fuck you back.
Right. So
that's what he said.
So, as a matter of fact, so what happens is that I feel what happens is that every time the dude, whatever girl you think that this goes for women. If you think he was your friend, at one time he wanted to fuck you.
Right.
He realized that. There's real talk.
No.
There's real talk. But listen. Let me finish. And one time, once he found out that he wasn't gonna get no ass, he's like, all right, now we're just friends.
Exactly.
And he realized like,
what time was he friend too? Yeah,
I don't think that's true. I feel like I got a lot of friends in here. I don't think that's true.
No, they assessed it after.
But it's different if you have a friend through like us.
From the beginning, somebody does it.
Like you get a random dude. A random dude wants to fuck him. A random dude wants to fuck him. Random dude wants to fuck him.
And after a while, they understand like whatever the situation is or whatever, they be like, you know what, okay, but that's a cool.
That's my homie.
Right, yeah.
That's how
and I respect it. Yeah. That's true.
So y'all want to
Guys, shit, I heard some ass free too.
That friendship is the conclusion after the fact that you know you're not gonna.
No, the friendship becomes like
after the fact.
That's later.
But that's what we saying. Like initially you might be like,
it's retroactive. It's not real time. It's retroactive.
Right. So basically, out of 10 niggas, 9 niggas is gonna want to fuck, and then you got one nigga like him. They're like, that's it.
You got one nigga.
So wait. When you first met her, you didn't think like, okay, nothing on her.
Best friend. Your best friend.
You was like,
you never want to fuck,
like, and then you just like, you put her in that zone, like, nah, we just be cool. Cause I appreciate the conversation.
Wait, you want to be real?
Everybody wants to smash.
We approach each other because we both was on some like fly shit, and we both
y'all were vibing each other.
You know, and so we was conversating, and in my mind, initially, I'm like, no, man, like I did your vibe. I'm trying to take it to wherever you think it's trying to go. I just really want to rock with you for you because you a good person.
All right, can I ask you a question? If she was like, hold on, I'm gonna ask you the $1 million question. Hold on, I'm gonna ask you the $1 million question. If she's like, all right, I dig what you saying, but I just want to give you this pussy. Are you gonna say no?
Goddamn right. I've done it before.
You're the 1 out of 10. You're the one.
Y'all first met, you did it.
Yo, true story. Hold on. I was trying to say. No, we believe. I'm gonna tell you. We'll talk.
All right, what
Hold on.
And the voice of me, you're a fucking liar.
Yo, real talk. My wife, I tried to show her this. I said, all niggas want to fuck. My wife was like, no, that's not true. I said, listen, all niggas want to fuck. She's like, I don't believe that. I said, listen, I'm going to call 10 random niggas right now.
2 years ago.
I'm going to call 10 random niggas and put a scenario. If a girl that you thought you was cool with tried to give you the pussy, would you say no? And out of 10 people that I called, and I told them, I didn't set them up. Yeah, no, I didn't set them up.
Oh, this is at the beginning
of our relationship.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just called 10 random different
No, I'm
niggas.
saying when she give you the pussy, if it's the beginning for me, before I put you in that friend zone, then yeah, I'm gonna fuck. But if it's not, it's like
right. But I said, they're gonna give you like, yo, take this pussy. Are you gonna say no? I called 10 random niggas and I told them, my girl's on the phone. We're doing the experiment. I need your real. Nah, because I needed real answers. Out of the 10 people, she'll tell you right now. Out of 10 people that I called, how many people said they wouldn't fuck?
That's not
One person.
Y'all called
One
Ness?
person.
Y'all
No, we never called that. No, we never called that. I called Tevin.
He's the one person. No,
He represents the one person. No, we didn't call him. But out of 10 niggas we called, only one nigga was like,
Who was it?
nah, what the
I want
fuck?
to know that.
I can tell you, you know who it was.
Who was it? Tell me.
It was Chester.
Oh, Pete. Okay.
No, thank you.
I'm sitting on my.
It was my cousin. It was one of my cousins. My cousin went to Midwood. Chester. Chester was the only nigga that was like, nah.
That's that Midwood shit.
Nah, he said that's that Midwood shit. Only one nigga said
He's
no.
married.
That's Chester's number.
Yeah, but you
He married.
it's all good.
Family, that's like that. He's married.
Yeah, Chester, no, he
I don't
married.
think I was a real answer though. But
Chester's how I met Mousy back in
Hey,
the
yo,
day.
and the funny part is he hated his name.
Yeah, he
We
did.
used to call him Chester the Child
Yeah.
Molester.
Everybody named Chester.
So then
Everybody
he
said
was
that.
Pete like his father, Pete, and then he did. Now he got older. Now he's like, no, go back to Chester.
Adopted it.
That's the only nigga that was like, I'm not gonna fuck.
I'm surprised. Whatever. I'm very much surprised.
And you know my story. That's real shit.
Nobody's not believing that stuff you say.
I'm not believing what
I
never
believe
said.
one. Definitely the one. Definitely the one.
So wait, so put Stacey and Troy on the, okay, it's like real friends here.
Before they speak.
Tracy is, they
Tracy.
smashing.
Tracy,
Them niggas is smashing.
No, that's not what we said. That's what we said.
No, the real
That's not how we said it.
Yo,
Calm down. Calm down,
Grace.
baby. So Troy,
We're family.
if I said,
I don't know that young lady.
Troy, so if I said, let's go. What you say?
What is that?
No, you can't act that. No, Tyrone's here, like,
You got it.
I'm here, you can't act that right now like that.
If you told me let's go, I'm like, let's go.
Stop pleasure.
That's my sister. That's my sister.
Yeah, you
If she
crazy,
said
son.
let's go, I'm like, let's go.
Oh,
You crazy.
But I'm like, yo, when we get in the elevator, I'm gonna be like, where we going? But I'm just saying.
What you
When
said?
she say, let's go, I'm like, let's go.
No, okay, that's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little nervous when we in the elevator.
I said no.
See, there we go. So there goes two.
Yeah,
Yo, we passed that. We we're past those stages. Like, we're all, they're all past that stage with you.
Nah, they,
Now,
Now you go back 30 years, that might be a different answer.
I just don't think that that's true. I don't know.
It's true.
I just don't agree with it. Like I just
Yo,
don't
we
think
made the
that
phone call. 1 out of 10. We made the call.
I don't know. Y'all can make the call. I just think that it's just weird. Like I don't think.
She thought the same thing you thought until she heard it with her own fucking ears.
Wait, what do y'all think?
Okay, well I will say
We
this.
talk about these.
What did y'all think?
Her. He,
Hello, I just got back into the conversation.
She's still
I
thinking
still
that
think
guys, a lot of guys
that's
won't fuck.
Huh?
Guys are gonna fuck. If
Well, I will say this. That maybe I am believing because I did like a couple of my brother's friends that we grew up as like brother sister that like that would say something to me, and I was like, whoa, you're like a brother to me. Like, I was never-
yeah, but we all got people like that.
Wait, me, that's how dudes are. I got 3 brothers.
That's how dudes
Exactly.
are. Dudes is always gonna try
That's true.
to get the ass.
Brothers.
Cause that's what's up.
Exactly.
That's what's
But
up.
if you're my friend's sister, I'm definitely not gonna try to fuck. There's difference. Friend, sister, cousin, sister, we're not trying to fuck. We're talking about random person. Nigga
That's
trying
a
to
fact.
fuck.
If you my sister, I'm not gonna try. Now if niggas
Of course not you. I'm saying
No,
like,
I'm saying. I'm talking about niggas that consider themselves my brothers. If they did that, then that's disrespect.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
well, we're not gonna talk about that. I don't be like, good night. There's that in the show. We're not gonna bring this up later.
The
guys.
chocolate.
No, we're not even checking her.
I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
for me
I
They
because
kind of felt weird too. Though. I would say I
But
would.
a nigga always gonna wanna fuck.
Yeah, they go
I will say that I definitely thought it was very
You
fucking.
All right, so let's go back to the
You
original
gonna look
question.
like the stars on this
We already know it.
fucking thing. Niggas gonna
So
wanna
I
fuck.
think you guys have fun.
Well, definitely. So basically, consensus is that y'all agree with Steve Harvey.
Right.
Not all.
To a certain,
Not me and Jeff
to a certain
but
extent.
the rest of y'all do.
Yeah.
Me, I feel like once I put you in a friend zone, like,
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
the
let you
friend
back
I
out.
can't let you back out. That's the way I am too.
Right. But I feel like at the beginning, there is a certain level of attraction and shit, when I realize they ain't going nowhere, it's like, okay, you're a friend.
Yeah, you're the
Move on.
No,
friend.
you ain't.
What
Wait,
you
look at
doing?
your face. You
It's
like,
done.
Right. That's what it is, though. You're a straight cool who you're attracted to. Like, that's what it is.
That's one of her friends.
Right. But once you're in the friend zone, then you cool. Like, so,
It's a whole lot of chatter. It's a whole lot of chatter, B-Mac. You need to check all this.
Check the back. Oh, he real quiet today. You think he going off on the ass time?
You need to check all this too. In the back.
No, that's
About
right.
to be in my house.
I can hear them.
Ooh.
The house mama spoken.
Your bag just got into the foyer, man. Don't get them kicked out again. Nah, but on that note, we gotta end this show. We want to thank you all for coming out. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
They've been quiet the whole time.
They said they're Gemini and a Scorpio. They from Ohio. We got this. Hey, thank y'all for coming out. We saw everybody was here. Next time. Next time. Big purr. Shout out to the Leos in the building, New York, Ohio, and who did I miss? Nobody. Hey.